Hello, America and beyond. Welcome back to AMTV News. I'm your anchor, Topher Morrison. It's Tuesday, November 20th, 2012.
You agree with Alan Greenspan we ought to just eliminate the debt ceiling?
Oh, absolutely. You do.
Will you propose that?
Well, you know, this is something only Congress can solve. Congress put it on itself. We've had 100 years of experience with it. And I think only once, last summer, did people decide to use it to threaten default on the American credit for the first time in history as a tool for political advantage, and that's not a tenable strategy.
Is now the time to eliminate it?
Oh, it would have been time a long time ago to eliminate it. Sooner the better.
First up, Geithner to avert the fiscal cliff by debt ad infinitum. According to TurboTax's Tim Geithner, the budget deal on the infamous fiscal cliff is potentially 2 weeks away, just in time for Americans to get into even more debt before Christmas. While the GOP seemingly won't raise taxes on the poor or the rich, they are willing to close loopholes. And if Democrats refuse to cut spending, there are, according to Geithner, quote, infinite options to solving this fiscal cliff problem. Well, without a debt ceiling, it's not hard to see where he'd start. Moody's downgrades French credit rating. French credit rating is the newest casualty in Europe's sovereign debt crisis, as Moody's reduced its debt from AAA to AA1 and has kept its negative outlook, signaling potentially another downgrade. Paris is beset by persistent unemployment, lack of growth, and low levels of innovation, according to the rating agency, contributing to a, quote, loss of competitiveness. What is interesting is that Moody's also took other countries into consideration. For instance, the high probability of a Greek exit from the euro and future bailouts within the EU. Imagine U.S. domestic politics if our credit ratings were dependent on Canada or Mexico's ability to pay its bills. Bloodletting, the return of a radical remedy. Remember these horrific pictures of ancient medicine? I'll put it this way, you'll never look at your barber the same again. Before they used the straight knife or the lancet to give you that pre-quad razor perfection, their expertise was to make you bleed. You didn't think that barber pole was just a cute decoration, did you? Their practice claimed the lives of princes and paupers alike. But according to a recent study, a little bloodletting may aid in combating America's #1 health issue, obesity. The grab bag of medical problems, including high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and poor control of blood sugar levels known as metabolic syndrome, can be alleviated by visiting your barber or blood bank. Israel's new war for oil? Who started it is by now irrelevant. The good and the bad are equally trite comparisons to draw. And for war crimes, war is crime, or at least politics by other means. Ultimately, it's state versus state, albeit in this case, one is merely unrecognized. In the end, it's power struggling. Power over what exactly? Land? Always. Resources? Generally. The Palestinians' billions in natural gas reserves off Gaza are of great strategic import, for example. British gas charged with exploring and exploiting these reserves has been under pressure because, according to The Times, quote, Israel defense authorities want the Palestinians to be paid in goods and services and insist that no money go to the Hamas-controlled government. Being labeled a terror state versus a legitimate one poses obvious obstacles. But considering Israel is the #1 violator of UN resolutions, I guess it's a matter of perspective. Capturing every corner of the alternative media, watch AMTV News Monday through Friday. For more videos like these, visit amtvmedia.com, home of the AMTV network, the voice of independence.